to 2021 here at the second half of this season for the 12U Junior Fuel White team. This team here is getting ready to take on the 12U team from the South Indy Sharks today here at Perry Park in Greenwood, Indiana. Thank you for joining us today. I am your announcer, Katie Poole, and I am here to tell you these kids are ready to go and get 2021 off to a great start. Let's go ahead now and start with the lineup for today's team. Your 2021 team for the 12U Junior Fuel White. Today, number 98, Matthew Beaupre. Number 19, Quint Burgess. Number 5, Luke Detamore. Number 47, Chris Falcione. Number 9, Charlie Farb. Number 11, Ryan Fleming. Number 10, Sarah Greener. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 16, Artem Kirzner. Number 12, Henry Kleinke. Number 65, Charlie Mcnary. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 15, Owen Seaman. Number 21, AJ Smith. Number 70, Finn Smith. Number 78, Kaleb Whitesell. And today in goal, number 29, Dalton Giddings. I'm sorry, 88 is Kaleb Whitesell. Thank you very much for joining us today here. Again, this is the 12U Junior Fuel White team taking on the South Indy Sharks here at Perry Park. I want to thank you all for joining us today. Hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's. These kids are ready to be back from the break. And for those of you who were watching our game right before the Christmas break, I do apologize that we had an abrupt end to that game. The kids did end up winning that game 3-2 over Columbus that day. So thank you very much if you joined us to watch that game. We had a little bit of an emergency on the ice. Chase got taken out, so we got him off the ice immediately and got him taken care of. But it was just a minor concussion, and he had all break to kind of recover, and he's doing great. So thank you to everyone who reached out with calls, texts, and messages. I appreciate it, and Chase did as well. So we're getting ready to start here tonight. This is the first of 2 games here this evening at Perry Park against the South Indy Sharks. And then tomorrow morning, we're traveling down to Columbus, where we're going to take them on for 2 games as well. Those games start early tomorrow at 10:30 and again at 12:30 tomorrow, or 10 o'clock and 12:30, I believe, is what the games are for tomorrow. So keep an eye out on your Facebook feeds for the exact dates and times on that, and we will be able to, again, broadcast live from there. So we're going to get started here today. Let's look and see who we've got on our starting lineup for this puck drop here, for the first puck drop of 2021. Farb is going to be in for the face-off. It looks like we've got Detamore up top with Whitesell down below, and in on defense, we've got the line of Fleming and Falcione. All right, here we go. Let's start. The Sharks have that puck. They take it and they send it out to center. Pass across ice to get it across into the fuel zone, and they're chased down in the far side corner. Great defensive play there by the Fuel to try and get it out of the zone. But the Sharks are able to keep it in. Sharks get a shot in, try to get a shot in, not able to make it through traffic, wasn't able to get enough power out of it, and the Fuel are able to pop it back out into center ice. Sharks regroup here on the near side boards, and they're going to take it into the Fuel zone. They're chasing it down to the near side corner, and it's Falcione up on this side trying to get it stopped. Pass it to the front of the ice. Doesn't make connection with the Sharks, and it goes over to the Fuel. Fuel send it into the Shark zone where they're chasing it down, and it's Beaupre who is able to get to it first. Beaupre fighting for it with the Sharks, and the Sharks come up with it. Change of lineup there for the Fuel with Finn Smith and Mcnary now in on defense. Smith to Mcnary, tries to get it over to the side, but it's taken away by the Sharks. Sharks take it down across center ice into the Fuel zone. try and get something going with it, but it's stuck up against the board. Centering pass up, gets taken away by the Fuel as it pops back out to center ice. The Sharks have it again now, gonna go around the near side boards, takes it across the blue line into the Fuel zone, and around the boards where Finn Smith is able to take it away and play it up against the sideboards over to Hublar. Finn Smith trying to fight for it, centering pass up to in front of the net by the Sharks, not able to get to it as it is a great block by Giddings. Shot again from in front of the net, and it's deflected high and over the right shoulder of Giddings. Backhanded pass again from the Sharks, try to get it over to their player, and they're not able to pick it up as Finn Smith sends it around to the side, tries to get it over to Hublar again, but they can't get it cleared from the zone. Finn Smith again pops it up to the side, tries to get it over to the edge. It's caught up against the boards, and the Sharks still are able to keep possession of it. Great deflection by Giddings as Ty Hublar gets it and is able to take it down. But we're going to have icing, everyone. So for everyone watching, this is the first icing call of 2021. So you know what that means. It's going to come all the way back. Face off now just to the left of Giddings. It is going to be Burgess in for that face off. Kleinke in as well, along with Owen Seaman. And we've got Greener and Poole in on defense. Kleinke tries to keep it in, gets it over to the side to Owen Seaman. Seaman has it around the edge there, tries to get it across the blue line, does. Sharks are able to get it out and clear it back to center. Poole has it, sends it across the way to Greener. Greener not able to keep her stick down to get that puck. He's going to try and pass it down the ice, tries to get it back over to Burgess. Burgess not able to get control of it, but then he does. Puck gets popped out of his way and back by the Sharks. They take it back over. Greener chasing it down around the near side corner. She's fighting for it up along the near side boards as it comes around the side. Cross ice pass, and we're going to get icing again if no one gets to it in time. It gets stopped up there. No icing as it's caught by Owen Seaman. He sends it towards the net, and it is a save by the Sharks goalie. 8 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless at Perry Park. Change the lines here for both offense and defense. We've got Kirzner now in for the faceoff with Whitesell and Detamore in. Kirzner is able to get that puck. Falcione not able to get to that puck in time as the Sharks are going to take it away, and it is right up against Giddings. Giddings able to stop that puck. He wasn't sure where that went. I think it got caught up underneath his leg pad, but either way, it's a stop, and they do not get themselves up on the boards right now. Kirzner in again for the face-off at the far side corner, just to the left of Giddings. Sharks win that face-off, shot right off of the face-off, and it's deflected by Giddings, and the Fuel are going to get to it around the near side, but the Sharks take it away. They've got it again, try and get another shot on goal, but it is deflected again. They have it along the near side, pass in front of the net, not able to get a connection to it, so puck comes around the near side corner. Sharks have it, try and get a wraparound shot. It's around the backside of the net now as it comes around the side. The Fuel are desperately trying to get it out of the way, and they pop it over to the near side boards where Kirzner tries to get to it. Around the backside again, it's Falcione. He sends it around the far side corner, but not able to get it cleared from the zone as it comes back and around the side. Sharks are going to have it. They're going to double back around the backside of Giddings. They get it up to the far side corner, shot on goal, and it's deflected off the pads of the Fuel player, but the Fuel have got to get it cleared from the zone, and they are not able to do that. As the puck goes flying into the near side corner, the Fuel are going to get around to the edge. Kirzner's trying to get to it, overskates it, can't get to stick down or get that puck out from underneath the Sharks player as they come up to it again, and it is Detamore that takes a hard fall, but no tripping call coming up against the Sharks. As the Sharks take it back around the backside of the net, they double back around. Finn Smith now on defense along with Mcnary. They're trying to get it stopped. Pass across the ice over to the Sharks player. The Sharks have it, centering back again, looking for a shot on goal, and it's a bouncing puck in front of Giddings. Doesn't make it towards the net as it comes around the far side corner. It is Hublar not able to get to it. Farb now able to intercept it, take it out to center ice, and it comes around the near side. It is Farb again, gets it across that blue line. He's going to go in, passes it over to the far side corner, and Hublar is going to chase it down. As it comes up along the near side boards, he's going to pop it back over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith tries to get it around to the back again, and the Sharks are going to take possession of it on the near side corner. Again, Finn Smith stops, fires it towards the net, and it's high above the right shoulder of the Sharks player. Comes around the near side. It is McNary, sends it around the corner, deep behind the net. AJ Smith trying to get to it in time. Not able to, and the Sharks are going to take possession and get it out of the zone over into center ice. Fuel fighting for it again now, as it is McNary, I believe, that is trying to get it out of there. Finn Smith deflects it around to the far side boards, gets it over to Hublar. Hublar's trying to backhand pass out of the zone. He does, tries to get it to Farb. No offsides for the Sharks. It's a backhanded pass by Finn Smith to get it over to the edge here to AJ Smith. AJ Smith drop pass back over to Farb. Farb not able to keep possession of it, and the Sharks are all over him like chum in the water. As Farb sends it back in, it's going to be offsides for the Fuel. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless here at Perry Park. That was hilarious. All right, we got Beaupre in now for the faceoff with Seaman up top, Kleinke down below. We've got Poole and Greener in now on defense. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it back over to Sarah Greener. Sarah Greener pops it over to Henry Kleinke. Kleinke tries to get it into the zone, not able to get it past that blue line, and the Sharks are going to take it away on that edge. It is Poole up on the side boards, fighting for it hard. He is pushing for it there along that near side boards. It gets popped up into the air and deflected from the glove of Giddings. Poole tries to deflect it again, and it gets off of the skate of the Sharks player. Henry Kleinke tries to get it out, but he's caught up with the Sharks as well. Seaman able to finally pop it out back to the center ice, so the Sharks have got to regroup. It's going to be offsides by the Sharks. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless in Perry Park. Change of lineup for the Fuel. We've got Burgess in now for the face-off with Detamore in, and Detamore's in along with, looks like Falcione and Fleming in now for defense. As the Fuel are trying to get possession of it, the Sharks take it away. They are trying to recycle it there at center ice. Whitesell trying to get it back again. Detamore takes a hard fall there at center ice. Again, no call on penalty for the Sharks as the puck comes around the backside of the net. It is Fleming that is able to get that puck out of there. Whitesell gets it, passes it over to Quint Burgess. Burgess fighting for it along the near side boards. Sharks are going to try and get it cleared from the Fuel zone. Not able to do that just yet, but now they backhand pass out, and Fleming has it again. He's got everybody out, but the Sharks are there trying to get to it. Detamore and Falcione on the back end there trying to get it out and around. Detamore tries to take it around, but loses the puck to the Sharks. Pass up front, pass down the ice over to Burgess. Burgess cross ice pass to Whitesell. Whitesell trying to get it into the Sharks zone. He does, but the Sharks are able to get it cleared quick. And we're going to have a penalty come up now against the Sharks as Whitesell takes a fall. So we're going to have tripping come up, and the Fuel are going to go on a power play with 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in this first period. It is a double penalty here on that one. They both tripped each other up or roughing for each one or something like that. Either way, it's going to be 4-on-4 now for the next 3 minutes, 56 seconds. 4-on-4 for the 2-minute penalty. All right, down here for the face-off. Nope. Kirzner's coming off there. And we're trying to see who we've got on the ice now for this one. Farb is going to come in now for that face-off, along with Fleming and Kirzner's, Farb is in for the face-off. We've got Smith and McNary in on defense, I believe. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing right now. Thanks, Grandma Nan. Glad you could join us this evening. As they're trying to figure out the logistics here for these penalties, we'll see what's going on here now. They're working on trying to get that time back up on the clock right now, but it doesn't look like they're going to get to it. So at a minute 56, everybody start yelling that they got to get the players back on the ice. Farb wins that face-off, and it's able to get cleared back out here to center ice, where the Sharks are going to try and chase it down, but it is Farb again all over the Sharks. As he is fighting for it around the backside of the ice, Farb comes up with it, tries to get it passed around over to Hublar, not able to get his stick on it, but Finn Smith is able to keep it in. I'm sorry, Finn Smith is able to keep it in along the near side corner. Hublar is fighting for it hard as it pops up front over to Farb. Farb not able to keep possession of the puck, and the Sharks are going to grab it. They overskate that puck there, but it is Hublar coming up from behind. Mcnary does the best he can to try and get it into their zone, but not able to, and we're going to have offsides coming down from the Fuel as Farb was offsides. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in this scoreless first period. We're currently sitting at a 4-on-4 for offsetting penalties on both teams right now. Beaupre in for the faceoff, Kleinke down below. Oh no, we are not at 4-on-4. Now I'm wondering what that penalty was. All right. Seaman in again on that. Greener tries to keep it in, but she is not able to keep possession of that puck as the Fuel able to clear that zone. They come around the side. Owen Seaman's trying to get to it. Not able to kick it into the play there. Kleinke's going to come up on the near side, plays it up against the boards, but the Fuel are able to step up and get to it. That's Poole. That's Poole on the edge there. He gets it swung around to the side. Has the Fuel have it right in front of the net. Kleinke tries to get to it, and the puck comes out loose along the edge, and it's going to be Poole against the Sharks as he chases it down along the far side corner, comes up, gets hit on the leg. Sarah Greener tries to stop it, sends it down the near side boards to Kleinke. Kleinke trying to get it cleared out, and the Sharks send it back up to the top corner. It is Beaupre that gets it cleared from the zone as the Sharks are going to take over possession, but here comes Owen Seaman. Seaman gets it, keeps it into the Sharks zone. Greener steps up and keeps it in, tries to fire a shot on goal, but it's deflected on the legs of the Sharks player. Greener again not able to keep it in as that puck goes flying back into the Sharks zone. It's going to be offsides for the Fuel with 2 minutes left to go here in this scoreless first period. Hey, Coach.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I couldn't pass an opportunity up to see the kids.
Absolutely. Love it. All right, Kirzner in for the faceoff. He wins it, gets it back over to the side, but the Sharks pick it up. They drive it down deep into the far side corner of the Fuel zone, and it is Kirzner trying to get a stick on that, but not able to do so. Fuel trying backhand pass out. Kirzner tries to chase that down, but the Sharks are playing very well, playing very organized. That puck goes flying up and into the air and high. It is deflected, and we've got a scrum in front of the net right now between these two teams. All right, so that penalty did expire on those two players. So again, I'll have to wait and see what that was once this game is over, and I can give you an update on this second game. Kirzner in now for the faceoff. Kirzner gets it over to the far side corner, and it is, I believe, Smith that's trying to chase it down, passes it cross ice as this puck comes down all the way around to the near side edge. The Sharks are going to get to it, sends it back out to center, and it's Falcione and Quint Burgess over on this side. Falcione tries to keep it in, but not able to as the Sharks take it away along the far side corner. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by the legs of Burgess as the Fuel are able to keep it out from the net with a little bit of help from goalie Dalton Giddings. Fuel have it around the backside. We got a delayed penalty coming up here now as it comes along the far side corner. The Sharks are able to keep it into the zone, and we're going to have a hooking call come up now against the Fuel. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's against the Sharks. So the Fuel are going to be on a power play here for the next 59 seconds of this first period here. All right, so now on the power play for the Fuel, it is Farb in for the faceoff. Seaman up top, down below, we have got AJ Smith along with Finn and McNary in on defense as that puck is circled around the side. McNary kicks it into the Sharks zone, but not, Sharks aren't able to keep it into play. Shot on goal by Owen Seaman, and it is just high above the left shoulder of goalie. As it comes around the near side, Farb tries everything he can to keep it in. McNary tries to stop him on the near side corner, but the Sharks are going fast and furious down the side boards. Fuel able to get it cleared and get it out to center ice, where they try and step up to keep it in. Sharks are going to take it now back into the Fuel zone, and it is McNary that kicks it back out to center ice. Kicks it over to the side to AJ Smith. Smith is going to take it. He's going to go around the outside. Centering pass up over to Farb. Farb not able to get to it in time as the puck is stuck along the near side boards. They try to centering pass over in front of the net. No one there to get to it. AJ Smith tries to send it towards goal as well, but not enough power to get it around the side. McNary retrieves that puck, tries to keep it in, but the Sharks are going to come up with it. They drive into the Fuel zone, and that is the end of this first period here. All right, so that is what we've got here. The Fuel are going to start this second period on a power play with 1 minute, 1 second left of that penalty for the Sharks. This is the first game back for these kids since before the Christmas break. They've been excited to get back on the ice and get into that competitive spirit. So it's really great to have them here and see how well they're doing. We're getting ready to go into this second period here now. We're still scoreless at Perry Park. Join us again here shortly after, where our next game is scheduled at 8:15. However, that could be moved up a little bit depending on how much time it takes for them to sanitize and cut the ice. So keep an eye out here for the start of the second game to happen anywhere between 8 o'clock and 8:15 tonight. Tomorrow morning, join us as we head down to Columbus, Indiana, to take on the Flames again. The Flames are the team that we beat twice right before the break. So for those of you who joined us on that last game right before the break, they did end up winning that last game. My apologies that it did get stopped abruptly, but Chase is doing just fine. Burgess gets that face-off, gets it over to Whitesell. Whitesell not able to get to it in time, but they are chasing it down. Poole and Greener in now on defense along the dancing on that blue line, doing what they can to keep it in. Kleinke tries to fire it in towards the goal, not able to make it through traffic, and the Sharks are going to be able to clear it out into the zone. Poole sends it back into the way there, making sure no one was offsides, as that puck is going to dance right on that blue line. It comes back out to center ice, and the Sharks are going to take it away. Sharks are going to go for it. Poole right in center, able to deflect that puck out of the way, so not able to get to it. He's fighting for it up along that near side. Poole up against that far side boards there, fighting for it hard. And it is Beaupre that's going to come up with it right at center ice. Cross ice pass, tries to get it over to Whitesell, but not able to make it through traffic as it pops back along the edge there. And Kaleb Whitesell just barely offsides.
That was onside.
That was onsides.
That's Cruiseman for you.
Thank you for joining us today. We've got a co-host today. It is Coach Chad Dietz, who is here visiting with us. So thanks for Coach Dietz for coming. We got 10 seconds left to go in this power play for the Fuel. And we got Detamore now in taking that face off. That's a change. Detamore not able to get his stick on that puck, as it was a bouncing drop from the ref on it. And that's going to take us to the end of the power play. And Detamore here along the near side boards fighting for that puck. As it comes along the far side, Fleming's going to go chase it down around the backside. Oh, he overskates that puck, and the Sharks are going to try and get to it. 3 Fuel and 1 Shark there at the side. They get a centering pass up, and it is Owen Seaman who steps up to get it out of the stick of that center shot. And here comes Owen Seaman again. He tries to get it passed across ice, but it is picked up by Detamore there after it comes along the sides, and we're going to have offsides on the Sharks. So 10 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless here at Perry Park. Farb in now for the face-off. We got Finn Smith and McNary now with Ty Hublar down below, and AJ Smith up top as well. Farb wins that face-off. It comes popping up along near side boards around Hublar. Hublar wasn't able to keep his eye on it as it was popping all over the place. Farb takes it into the Shark zone, gets it over to Farb. Shot on goal, and it is a save by the Sharks goalie. Change of line for the Sharks coming up now, and we're going to have a face-off coming just to the left of the Sharks goal. Farb in again for the face-off. McNary and Finn Smith up top with Hublar and AJ Smith ready to go. Sharks are going to win that face-off and keep it into their zone there as the Fuel are trying desperately to get it, keep it going. Great job by McNary to keep it into the edge there, and it is a fight up against the boards with Farb. Sharks are going to come up with the puck, gets it across center ice, takes it across the blue line as it comes along the side there. Shot is not able to make it to the goalie, and Finn Smith fighting for it up along the near side corner and sends it around the backside of the net over to the boards. It is AJ Smith now able to get it out of the way. They try and get another shot on goal, but it's deflected by the Fuel. Passed right in front of the net by the Sharks, and they are not able to make anything happen as Ty Hublar picks it up and sends it across ice. It is AJ Smith that's able to pick it up around the far side corner now. There he's going to send it to the net, and it is a save by the Sharks goalie. We are still scoreless here in Perry Park with 9 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in this second period. All right, we've got Kirzner in for the faceoff. Whitesell and Kleinke up top bottom, and Poole and Greener now in on defense. All right. Not sure, but all right. Ref drops the puck finally, and Kirzner is fighting hard for it. Tries to get it around the backside of the net. The Sharks are going to pick it up. Comes around the near side. They are going to skate it right down the lane and right past Sarah Greener. Greener pushes him out to the far side. Poole's going to come up here, center himself in front of the net as Kleinke and Greener try and get to it along the far side corner. Poole fighting it out here along the edge there. That puck is popped out of play by Dalton Giddings, and it's up to Kirzner. Kirzner is going to get it across that blue line. He's taking it down the side. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by the goalie. Open net. Not able to get it put in there by the Fuel as the Sharks do a great job defensively to get it out of the way. But now we've got something going on here right back at the far side. As we've got a whistle blown back there by the officiating crews. We've got Kaleb Whitesell and number 19 May from the Sharks going in back to the bench. Not exactly sure what's going on with this, but that's the second time.
That's Kruzman for you.
But that's the second time that's been called this game.
5-on-5, let's make it happen.
All right. So here we go, back again. It is going to be Beaupre in for the face-off with Falcione, Fleming in on defense, Detamore and Seaman in on left and right. Beaupre wins that face-off, gets it over to Seaman. Seaman gets all tangled up along the edge, and that puck comes loose here into the Fuel zone. Fleming's going to take it around the backside and double back around the edge. Gets it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman's going to skate it down out of the zone into center ice. Uses the boards to get his own rebound. Fleming here ready to go and get to it. But the Sharks are going to skate it back into the Fuel zone. Great job by Detamore to knock it back out of play as Falcione sends it back out to center ice. The Sharks got to regroup, and the Sharks are offside with 8 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in this second period. We are still scoreless. All right. Falcione, Fleming still in on defense. No change in lineup for the Fuel as Beaupre tries to get his way in there on that faceoff. It is Owen Seaman that sends it in deep into the Shark zone. He's chasing it down the way, and Beaupre is going to retrieve it around the backside of the net. Tries to circle it around for a shot on goal, and it is a tumble all around the backside of that net there. It is McNary now in on defense. McNary backhand passes back over up against the boards, and the Sharks are going to try and get it out of there. Fueler changing up lines right at the moment. It is Finn Smith down here at the bottom of the blue line as the Sharks are trying to find a way to get it out of their zone. They do, and the Fueler fighting for it here at center ice. It is Quint Burgess that double backs around, shot on goal, and it's deflected by their goalie. Fueler not able to get that rebound under control as Finn Smith now trying to get that puck out from underneath the legs of the Sharks players. That puck gets popped loose down here to center ice. It comes down the way here, and it is being chased down by Charlie Mcnary. McNary sends it around the way to Ty Hublar. Ty Hublar looking to send it across ice to AJ Smith, and he does. Gets a connection with Smith. Smith tries to get it out of the way there, and the Sharks come up on him hard. Shot on goal, and it's a deflection from the mask of the Sharks goalie, and the Sharks are going to get their rebound, get it cleared out here to center ice as it's going to come down, but it's going to stop just in front of Giddings. Giddings is able to stop him with a heck of a deflection on it as it comes along the near side boards. The Sharks are still fighting for it hard with Hublar and Finn Smith. Sharks are going to take it around the near side corner here. Burgess and Finn Smith stepping up to try and get it out of the way, and we're going to have a penalty come up here now for hooking against someone. Not sure what was going on with that one.
I thought he got away with it. He had him good.
Did he?
If he would have let up 1 second, it would have been fine.
Ty Hublar gets called for the hooking call, but that's all right.
I wouldn't have called it.
Were they pulling their goalie at that time?
They were getting ready.
They were getting ready to pull their, I know language, right? They were getting ready to pull their goalie at that point in time. So now the Fuel are going to have to kill this power play here now as Farb gets the face-off, sends it back over to Poole. Poole sends it up against the boards over to Farb again. Farb gets it back over to Kirzner. Kirzner gets it across that blue line as the Sharks are going to take possession there. It is Farb. Farb gets it back out again, and Kirzner trying to get possession of that puck, pops it back out to center ice, and the Sharks are going to try and get to it. Greener in again on defense as we're going to have offsides by the Sharks. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in this second period. We are still scoreless, and the Fuel are on a penalty kill right now as Hublar got called for a 2-minute hooking penalty, but we're not going to fault him on that one because it was totally questionable. Beaupre in now for the face-off with Burgess up top. We got Fleming and Falcione in on defense as Beaupre tries to get that face-off. Shot on goal, deflected by Falcione, and a catch out of midair by Dalton Greener. Well done, or Dalton Giddings, sorry. Yeesh. All right, face-off coming just to the left of Giddings. No change in line for the Fuel as it comes along the edge there. Beaupre tries to get to it, comes up down here to the side to the Sharks. Sharks send it along the boards. It is Fleming that's going to try and get it out, and he does. He sends it out. Beaupre is chasing it down along the ice there. Gets it deflected off of the stick of the player there as him and the Shark player gets all twisted up and tripping down as it comes along the edge. The Sharks knock it up into the air. It is Fleming chasing it down along the side. He's going to hit it up against the boards and get it over to the side to Falcione. Falcione fighting for it along that near side corner. He's going to ricochet it again around that far corner where Fleming is waiting to get to it. We got less than 50 seconds left to go here in this penalty kill for the Fuel as they are fighting it hard with a very fast Shark team right now. Sharks have it up against the near side corner. Burgess trying to do what he can to get it out as the Sharks take it into the Fuel zone. Falcione tries to get him knocked out of position on it, and that puck goes over to the far side corner where the Sharks have it. Sharks are going to try and get something going into the net there as it comes around the far side. Fleming's going to push him out to the near side corner. Sharks centered along to the top of the blue line. Fire on to the net. It's a deflection by Dalton Giddings. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty for the Fuel. The Sharks centered around to the near side. Shot on goal. It's deflected by the elbow of Giddings as they come around the backside again. Burgess tries to get it stopped as that puck goes flying into the air. And we are back now at full strength as the Fuel have killed that penalty. Shot on goal by the Sharks. It's deflected high into the air. The Sharks send it around to the top of the blue line. Fire on goal from that line. Doesn't make it to the net. wraparound shot, centering pass, and it goes just into the left side, or right side, above the right side leg of Dalton Giddings. So with 4 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here in this second period, the Sharks are on the board with the score of 1-0. All right, so we got 4 minutes left to go here in this second period. In for the face-off now, we're going to have Farb with Hublar down below, AJ Smith up top, Finn Smith and McNary in on defense now for this face-off at center. Sharks didn't have enough players out on the ice, so now we get to go. Face-off, Farb pushes it through. Gets it over to Hublar. Sharks are going to take it away on the side there. That is Finn Smith with a hard hit up against the board. McNary's going to chase it down along the far side corner. He's going to cycle it around the back side of Giddings as he takes it around the edge up against the near side to Hublar. Hublar's able to get it cleared from the zone, and it's going to go down the ice, but not enough momentum to get icing on that. As it comes around the near side, they're going to pop it back into the Shark zone, but that puts the Fuel off sides. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are trailing the Sharks 1-0. Farb in for the face-off again. Hublar and AJ up top and bottom. McNary is able to get that puck, passes it over to AJ. AJ gonna play it up against the boards, gets it over to the side, tries to fire it towards the net, but it's not able to get through traffic as McNary now fires towards the net. That puck is loose and popping up all over the place. It does not make it into the net as AJ Smith thought he had that one. As it comes around the near side, it is AJ again, tries to shoot it in. McNary thought he had that goal earlier, but it doesn't happen, and that puck comes popping back out to center ice here, where the Fuel and the Sharks are after it. McNary tries to get it out of position. Shot on goal by the Sharks, and it's a save by Dalton Giddings. 2 minutes, 57 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Sharks are ahead with the score of 1-0 right now, but there's still a lot of ice time left here at Perry Park. Face-off coming just to the left of Giddings here. Kirzner in for the face-off. Poole and Greener in on defense. We've got Detamore and Kleinke in now right and left. Kirzner wins that face-off, gets it over to Detamore. Detamore not able to get that puck out of the way there. Centering pass by the Sharks, and it is knocked out of play by Greener. Greener gets it sent out of the zone and into the Sharks zone as Detamore tries to pick it up at the blue line. That puck is caught up against the boards now, and it is Detamore that takes yet another hard hit, and still no other call up against them for that. Sharks have it at the blue line there. Kleinke's trying to chase him down along the far side corner. Kleinke gets knocked down as the Sharks try and get it into play. It's caught up against that blue line. We've got a penalty now coming up against Kleinke. Yeah, number 12, Henry Kleinke, on a call. All right.
He's about to get tossed. He's got a legitimate gripe, though.
Yeah.
That was 2 bad high hits.
Yeah. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not going to end well. Fuel are going to go on a power play, or on a penalty kill now, as they are switching up the lines for this one. It's a 2-minute penalty that's coming up against number 12, Henry Kleinke. Coach is having a few words with the referee right now. And of course, we all know that, you know, talking calmly to the referees are never going to solve anything. Awesome. This is not going to go well for anybody right now. So the Fuel are going to be shorthanded for a little bit here, guys. As the Sharks have possession of that puck, Burgess is going to take it across now. The blue line sends it over to Whitesell. Whitesell trying to get to it as it falls around the near side boards. Comes around the edge there. It is caught up against the corner. Greener now on the edge here at the bottom of the blue line. Sorry, it's kind of caught up against the board, so I can't see what's going on because the entire team is caught up against there. That puck comes loose and gets sent all the way down here to the side. It's not enough to make it across that blue line, or that red line. So it is Poole up against the side here with that puck, trying to fight with it with 3 other Shark players. Sharks trying to get it thrown to the net. Poole gets it kicked out of the way. He fights for it. I'm sorry, that was Burgess that gets it kicked out of the way. Sends it over to Whitesell. Whitesell tries to get it across that blue line. He does. Sends it across the way, gets it to Greener. Greener's going to pop it back up to center into the Shark zone. Sharks are going to get that
behind
puck.
you.
He's going to get to it along the side, and the Sharks get it across ice pass, and it is Poole and Greener that come in on defense. Shot on goal, and it's a great deflection by Dalton Giddings as the Fuel try and get it out of the way. They do. It is Hublar that kicks it out of play with 1:08 left to go here in this second period. Puck comes around the far side. They are cycling around the back end of the net as the Sharks leave it sitting there on the edge. It is Kirzner that stops him here at center ice. AJ Smith not letting him go very far either. It is now Falcione and Greener in on defense. Shot on goal. It's deflected high with the arm pad of Giddings. Sharks have it along the near side corner. 40 seconds left to go here in this second period as the Sharks try and get another centering pass up in front of Giddings. Giddings able to get it deflected. The Fuel are able to get it cleared out into center ice, and AJ Smith takes it into the Shark zone. AJ Smith getting tangled up in the far side corner with it. It is Sarah Greener that's trying to get it stopped, but the Sharks are going to take it away and go on a drive with only Falcione in on defense to get him pushed out to the edge. Sharks try and get a centering pass. Kirzner steps up to get it cleared out of play, and Falcione is going to play it up against the boards over to Owen Seaman. Seaman had a clear shot if he could keep his stick on the ice, but we're going to have offsides by the Sharks with 3 seconds left to go here in this second period. And I just realized that I talked for 40 seconds straight there on that one without probably taking a breath. Woo! All right. All right, here we go now. It was Farb that got that. Farb got that face-off, and that's going to take us to the end of the second period. Wow, we've got some high tempers in this game going on right now, and it is one of those things. We're not sure exactly how it's going to go, but we are going to have an exciting third period, that's for sure. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great New Year and a good holiday. I want to introduce my co-host today, Coach Dietz. Hello, Coach Dietz.
How are you guys?
Thanks for joining us here today. And we have a second game coming up here shortly against another game against the same team, and tomorrow we'll be back in Columbus. But from what you've seen today, Coach, what do you think?
That goalie, what's his name? Is it Dalton?
Dalton Giddings.
He has done wonderfully. He saved that goal down here. He looks good. All the kids look good.
Yep. Now you've got kids on both sides of the fence here with this team, with these players. So you really don't have a horse in this race. You just like to come see your kids play.
No dog in the fight, but I mean, if I had to, maybe sway a little bit, Fuel.
There we go. You have it from Dietz right there. Go Fuel. So here we go. We're getting ready to start this third period. The Fuel are trailing with a score of 0-1. Sharks got a goal shortly after the Fuel killed a penalty. They killed that penalty, and then the Sharks scored right after that. So we're getting ready to start this third period. It looks like we got Farb in with Detamore down below. Up top, it is Whitesell again. We've got Finn Smith and McNary in on defense. So here we go. Come along the side. Rachel Smith says, "What up, Dietz?"
Hey, hey!
Comes around the edge there. Whitesell able to get control of that puck there, keep it into the Shark zone. Sharks doing everything they can to knock it out, but Finn Smith, great job by keeping it in. Puck pops out along that blue line, but we're going to have offsides by the Fuel now, as it was a scrum there up against that corner. Always hard to see who's where at that point in time. So we're going to have the face-off come in just to the top of the blue line there. It is Beaupre in for the face-off. Down below, we got Finn Smith and Ty Hublar now in on that with McNary and AJ Smith and Hublar in with Finn and McNary in on defense. Fuel have it pinned up against the far side boards there as they send it towards the net. It's going to come around the side. AJ Smith is going to chase it down along the edge. McNary's going to step it up and try and get it sent closer to the net. AJ Smith again tries to get to it, and it is the Fuel that are doing what they can to get it out or get it towards that net. They are not able to happen as the Sharks try a cross-ice pass. It is AJ Smith that gets to it first. AJ Smith drives it nice and smooth down the ice. Shot on goal by Beaupre, and it is deflected by the Sharks goalie. Again, another wraparound shot deflected by the Sharks. The Sharks are going to take it away with McNary and Finn Smith now on defense to push him out to the edge there. Finn Smith knocks her out of the path, and it comes along the edge with Artem Kirzner. Kirzner sends it across ice to AJ Smith. Smith fires towards the net, and it is deflected high and out of play, or out of the way there by their goalie. And Finn Smith again up along the top of the blue line, keeps it in by sending it deep. Sharks are going to try and get it out of play here as McNary takes the fall, and the Sharks get it out to center ice. McNary tries to pop him, push him out of the way. The Sharks are going to go in, takes the drive, shot on goal, deflected by Giddings, and it is kicked out to the far side corner by the Fuel. Owen Seaman tries to get it moved out of the way, but not able to as the puck goes back towards Giddings. Finn Smith is going to play it up against the boards, tries to get it out of the zone, but not able to do so as we got another penalty coming up. Not sure who it's going to be on. It's going to be on White right now as Quint Burgess took a fall on that one. So the Fuel are going to go on a power play here for the next 2 minutes. In for the face-off, it is going to be Kirzner with Seaman and Burgess up top bottom. We've got, who do we got? We've got Falcione and Fleming in now on defense. All right, Kirzner getting ready to take that face-off. He wasn't able to keep possession of that puck at face-off, so the Sharks send it back into the Fuel zone. Fleming sends it around the far side, or Falcione sends it around the far side to get it over to Fleming. That puck comes loose up against the boards. The Sharks are going to go in, tries to take a shot on goal, but it is deflected by the Fuel. Sharks again have possession of that puck. It goes back into the Fuel zone. It is Falcione. He's got the puck around the back side of the net, looking for a place to send it. Can't, as it gets deflected by the Sharks player. Fuel are able to get it finally popped out of play back to center ice, but the Fuel aren't able to get anything going on this play. For the Fuel being on the power play, it absolutely does not look like it, since they can't seem to get it out of their zone right now. So let's hope that this next minute 21, they'll be able to get it out of their own zone to at least get some shots on goal. Change of line here for the Fuel as we've got Farb in now for the face-off, which means we've got Whitesell up top. I'm not sure exactly. I think we still have Falcione and Fleming in on defense as the Fuel are trying to get it out of the zone, but the Sharks are doing a fantastic job keeping it in play. As that puck goes around the backside of the net, it is Detamore that is in. Detamore's our other player that's in right now. Sharks again sends it in deep, and they've done that for the past minute, keeping it into the Fuel zone on being shorthanded. That the Fuel are going to take it away. Cross ice pass by Seaman over to Charlie Farb. Farb takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by their goalie. And the Sharks are able to recover that puck and get to it, as it is a shot from the top of the blue line by the Fuel from Fleming, and it's a drop and cover by the Sharks goalie. So we've got 40 seconds left to go here in this power play, and 8 minutes left to go. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here of this third period and of this game, where the Fuel are currently trailing 1-0. Beaupre now in for the face-off. Hublar and Smith at top and bottom with Greener and Poole in on defense. Greener knocks it back over to Smith. Ooh, words. Fun words. Adult words. Not to be used by 12-year-olds, but we all know they use them. All right, so Beaupre in again. Let's see what happens. Beaupre in for the face-off, tries to get something going. Greener tries to get it kicked into play, but Poole's going to get it. He's going to knock it back into play, but we're going to have offside by the Fuel. All right. AJ Smith is going to go into the box now for a 2-minute penalty on hooking. Didn't see that one, but okay. I'm not a referee. Although this is going to make for a very interesting second game. Beaupre in again for the face-off. Gets it over the blue line. It is Greener. She tries to get it stopped. Poole kicks it out of Poole kicks it out of play, and it is Greener up against the far side boards fighting for it, along with Beaupre. Beaupre trying to get to it. He comes up with it, knocks it up against the boards, and he's going to take a drive away. Greener sends it back up to him as it comes up against the near side. Gets it across ice, pass over to Ty Hublar. Hublar's going to go into it, tries to send it towards the net. It's deflected by the Sharks goalie. Sharks are going to take it around the far side. That puts the Fuel now on the penalty kill as Poole's going to race it down the way along with Ty Hublar. They're fighting forward around the side. Shot on goal by the Sharks, and it's a deflection high by Giddings. Fuel are going to get possession. They try and get it cleared, but the Sharks keep it into the Fuel zone. It is Poole down along the near side boards. He's got the puck, plays it up against the boards, and it is Hublar that tried to get it out of the play. Shot on goal by the Sharks. It deflects off the top of Giddings' helmet and over the backside of the net, where the Sharks are going to take possession of it again. They're looking to pass it to the top of the blue line. Firing shot there. It is deflected. Again, puck goes around the backside of the net. Puck is loose along the near side corner, and it is Greener that has that puck. She's trying to get it out of that area there, but the Sharks are doing everything they can to keep it in. Around the backside of the net, Poole is going to chase it down. He's got Hublar up around the near side boards here, but not able to get it in. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get to it. There we come around the near side boards, and it is Poole that gets hit and taken down. As that puck comes around the near side, the Fuel are trying to keep it out from in front of Giddings, and the Sharks put it into the backside of the net there after a heck of a scrum right there in front of Giddings. So with 7 seconds left to go here in that penalty, in that power play for the Sharks, they're able to go up by 2 now over the Fuel with the score of 2-0. Fuel got to fight their way out of here now with 6 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here in this game. Kirzner's now in for the faceoff. Whitesell and Seaman left and right with Finn, Smith, and McNary on defense right now. Kirzner wins that faceoff, gets it to Finn Smith. Finn Smith passes it over to Kaleb Whitesell. Whitesell passes cross ice to Kirzner. Kirzner not able to keep possession of that puck as the Sharks get to it first. Sharks pass it across ice. It's at center now. Finn Smith there, ready to go to stop it. He does. He's got it. Tries to play it up against the board, but not able to clear it from the Fuel zone. Able to now. Gets it over to Kirzner, but we're going to have...
That wasn't a cross-check. That was a push.
We have a cross-check now coming up against the Fuel.
Gee.
So...
That was not a penalty.
That was not a penalty on that, and this is why you don't argue with the referees, because then they just take everything out on you. So...
That was a terrible call, Cruzman.
At this point, there's nothing that the Fuel can do on that. So we're going to have a timeout now called by the Fuel on that. They say there's no retribution when it comes to, fair. It should be all fair with the referees, but when you make one of them mad, this is what you get. They're going to be on you like... A lot of different analogies I could say, but probably aren't appropriate when kids watch this replay. So yes. So yeah, that's what we got. 6 minutes left to go here in this game. The Fuel are trailing 2-0. The Sharks just went up by 2 by putting it into the back of the net during a power play on their end. So here we go. Let's see what the Fuel can do. Yes, you can say that.
Finn's penalty was him just being stronger than the other kid, unfortunately.
Absolutely. And at this point in the game, that shouldn't be an issue. And so now we're not even putting time up on the board for that, or it's hard to say. As the Sharks win that faceoff, they fire it towards the goal, and it's deflected by Giddings. As that comes around the near side corner here, the Sharks again fire it, and it's deflected high up in the air by Giddings. It is Kirzner that gets possession of the puck. He sends it around the backside of the boards there over to, who is that there? It is Whitesell that gets that puck. Whitesell takes it down the ice. He's driving down the way. Shot on goal, deflected by the Sharks goalie. Kirzner again, looking to see where he can send it. Fires it towards the goal. The puck comes loose there after a great stop by their goalie. Parsons gets it, gets tripped up by Kirzner, comes around the far side. Kirzner looks to get it up to the top to Fleming. Fleming fires it towards the net, doesn't make it through traffic, and it is a drop and cover by the Sharks goalie with 5 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in this game. I don't know if they are just not watching the penalties or they're having issues putting the penalties up for our players on that. Oh, there we go. So 1:09 left to go in the penalty for the Fuel. As Poole gets that puck, he gets his own rebound up against the board over to Quint Burgess. Charlie Farb gets it, wraps around the far side. It is Greener. Greener gets it, tries to send it towards the net, doesn't make it through traffic, and that puck pops loose. It's going to go down the edge here, all the way down to the side. Poole is racing for it hard with Sharks player. Poole gets to it first, fighting for it up against the boards as that puck comes loose. He knocks one of the players down, and Poole takes a fall as well. So great job by Poole on that one to draw that penalty as Greener's going to get that puck. She sends it back to center ice, and here we go. White's going to get a call now on tripping. Great job by Chase Poole to get that penalty. So now we're going to go 4-on-4 here for the next 32 seconds.
Get a quick one.
So this is what we need to do, guys. In for the face-off. It is Beaupre in for the face-off. We've got McNary and... Usually it's McNary and Smith, but it looks like McNary and Detamore with Seaman up top. All right. Beaupre tries to get that face-off. It gets kicked out to center ice. The Sharks pass it along to their player on the side there, and Beaupre gets possession of it, tries to send it across ice, but is able to draw the Sharks offsides. It's McNary and Fleming that are out there right now on defense. .421 left to go here in this game. Fuel are trailing by 2. Face-off. Beaupre knocks it through the legs of the Sharks players. The puck gets sent back into the Fuel zone. It is McNary who's chasing it down. McNary sends it around the far side corner up against the boards over to Seaman. Seaman tries to get it out of the zone, and he overskates it, not able to get to it. Shot on goal by the Sharks, and it is a drop and cover by Dalton Giddings. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in this game. 3 seconds left to go, 4-on-4 play, and then the Fuel will be at the 1-man advantage for the remaining 1 minute, 28 seconds. Kirzner in again for the face-off. Kirzner not able to win that face-off as it goes back to the Sharks. Sharks try to send it towards goal. Not able to do so. It is Detamore that is on the ice now, giving the Fuel that 1-man advantage as it comes around the far side boards. Sharks are going to get possession of it, send it around the corner. Kirzner tries to fight for, or I'm sorry, not Kirzner, tries to fight for it up against the far side corner. Detamore tries to get to it, and it is popped up by Greener. Greener has it. She's sending it across ice over to Kirzner. Great pass by Greener to Kirzner. Kirzner's going to drive to the side, takes a shot on goal. It is deflected, and a great save by goalie there by the Sharks, as the Sharks are going to hold on to it and try and get it cleared from the zone with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in this game. Ty Hublar, great job by keeping it in. Well done, and we're going to have a penalty now from the Sharks as it comes around the side there. Ty Hublar draws that penalty, and we've got that coming up, and the Fuel are going to go up. Oh, man. These referees are absolutely penalty hungry today. So Kirzner is going to go into the box now. Kirzner is going into the box, but there. What about the penalty that Hublar drew? Oh, there she goes. All right. The Fuel have 4. The Sharks have 3. Five on 4 right now. Yeesh, I give up. All right. Farb wins that faceoff, passes it back to Finn Smith. Finn Smith fires it towards the goal, and it's a great save by AJ Green, their goalie. Right? AJ Green? Is it AJ or DJ? RJ. What's the goalie's name?
JD.
JD. See, I knew it was something.
Some initials.
Yes, some initials. So JD had a great save on that one. Finn Smith again from the far side, looking to get a centering pass over to AJ Smith. Shot on goal, and it is another drop and cover by Green. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left to go here in this game. Hublar trailing 2-0. Hublar going to change up the lines now with Beaupre coming in, and Beaupre, Whitesell, and Seaman with Poole and Fleming in now on defense. As that puck comes loose there, Poole's going to get to it, sends it into the far corner, and Beaupre's going to try and chase it down. Sharks are getting momentum on that skate there as they come around the side. Poole's going to try and push him out to the edge. He does, gets his stick out up in there, get him pushed out of position, comes along the near side. Whitesell there to try and get to it, and it is Beaupre that tries to backhand it out of position. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in this game. Fuel have it in their own zone, but they're trying to clear it. Gets it up to Owen Seaman. Seaman knocks it out into center ice, and the Fuel are trying to get it down this way into the Sharks' territory, but it's stuck up against the boards. Comes around the edge there. Sharks taking it back into the Fuel zone. Fuel step up to kick it out of the way. That is Fleming that's able to do that. Fleming circles back around, passes it over. Tries to pass it over to Whitesell, but not able to get it through traffic as that puck goes flying out to center ice, all the way down to the Fuel zone. Poole is chasing it down, gets it, looks to see where he can send it, looks to see, he's calling for where he needs the people to go, tries to send it up against the boards, and no one there to get to it as it comes back. Poole's going to get to it. He's going to send it around again to the boards, up to the edge to Hublar. Hublar's going to try and get it to Whitesell, but the Sharks try and send it towards the front of the net. Again, the puck is caught up in front of the net. It's deflected by Giddings with 1:25 left to go here in this game. Fuel have it around the backside of the net. It is Farb now taking it down the ice. Farb's driving it down the way, sends it across the way to Whitesell. Whitesell looking to get something going on it. He's getting pushed all over the place by that. He's got Finn Smith ready to go at the blue line. Shot on goal! Just barely misses the net on that one, and we have 1 minute left to go of play as the puck comes down, and we have icing, which means for the second time today, we get to go all the way back. Thank you, Jenny. I knew it was some kind of initials. All right, so we got in for the face-off. AJ Smith's taking the face-off. We've got Detamore and Kleinke now left-right with Falcione and Greener in on defense. As the puck comes out to the side there, Greener is able to take it away. Greener plays it up against the boards. We've got 45 seconds left to go here in this game. It is a Detamore that comes in, shot on goal, and it's a great save again by JD Green, goalie for the Sharks. 41 seconds left to go here in this game. Fuel still trailing 2-0. AJ Smith again for the face-off. Sharks win that face-off, but they get pushed back on it. Puck gets lobbed up high into the air and out to center ice. Falcione's going to take it back until the Fuel can regroup. He's got him, so he's looking to see where he can send it. He sends it over to Greener. Greener's going to try and play it up against the board to get it to Detamore, but the Sharks knock it out of play, and it comes all the way to the side where Falcione's going to chase it down. 20 seconds left to go here in this game. Falcione takes it around the side there, looking to get it sent out. 13 seconds left to go. They knock it out and into the Shark zone where AJ Smith is chasing it down. Smith chasing it down to the side. The Sharks come up with it, and we've got Charlie Farb hitting it towards the end with 1 second left to go. That is the game. The Fuel fall to the South Indy Sharks with the score of 2-0. Join us again here in about 30 to 45 minutes as we have game number 2 in tonight's doubleheader in South Indy. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back later today, guys. Don't forget to join us. Thank you for watching us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. See you in 45.